super popular egg foo young that you can easily make at home. Pork, bean sprouts, and eggs smothered in a fabulous gravy. Forget takeout. Make it at home for less. Hey everyone, I'm Flo, Dudas behind the camera, and we're all about simple food, simple faith. Egg foo young is one of those very easy dishes that you can make with pretty much minimal ingredients, and dinner will be ready in no time. The original recipe for my egg foo young is in my new cookbook, Daily Special, and you can check that out in the description below. But that egg foo young has char siu and a shrimp in it. Today we're making it with ground pork and bean sprouts instead. We're going to start with our cornstarch slurry. So I'm going to use about a tablespoon of cornstarch, adding a tablespoon of water. And remember, your water has to be cool water or room temperature water, never hot water, because cornstarch does not dissolve in hot water. Just gonna stir this up. I'm using 4 eggs today because that's all I have. In the recipe in my cookbook, it calls for 6 eggs, but don't let that stop you if you don't have enough eggs. You're still gonna get enough food on the table. I'm adding half a teaspoon of soy sauce, half a teaspoon of oil, and about 1/8 of a teaspoon of ground white pepper. One last thing is you're going to use that cornstarch slurry. You're going to pour half of it into the eggs. And the rest of that cornstarch slurry is going to go in the gravy. But this will make your eggs fluffy while it cooks. And we're going to set that aside. I'm only using about 1/4 of an onion. I'm going to slice from top to bottom, and that's just the way I prefer cutting them up. But you can slice them the other way if you like. I just find that it holds its shape better. And 1 green onion for garnish. I'm just cutting it at an angle, but you can cut them however you like. Now we're going to prepare the gravy. I have half a cup of chicken broth, and I'm going to add 1/4 cup of oyster sauce. And oyster sauce is where you're going to get the delicious flavor of this gravy in there. And if you are allergic to oysters, I believe they have a mushroom version of oyster sauce, so it's completely vegan.
That's gonna take a while, Flo.
I know, I'm running out. I should probably get my new bottle. All right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pour my chicken broth in here and give it a shake to get the rest of it out.
I'm sure it'll go well.
Okay. All right, let's see if I even have. So I should have 3/4 cups of liquid in here, and if not, then I have to go get some more oyster sauce. Oh, just about, look at that. Want not, waste not. And just a teaspoon of soy sauce. Okay, we're gonna set this aside. Okay, I'm gonna heat up my pan to medium-ish heat. I'm using a cast iron pan, but a non-stick will work really well here, or you can even use a wok. Once you see that wisp of smoke, add a tablespoon of oil. I'm using canola or vegetable oil. I'm going to add my onions. I'm going to cook this for about a minute, just until the onions are softened. I'm going to push my onions to the side. And I'm going to cook my ground pork. I have about 4 ounces of ground pork here. Just going to spread it out and let it sear for about a minute on one side before moving it around. Trying to flatten it out here. I'm just going to cook this until the pork is no longer pink. And adding about 3 ounces of bean sprouts. And you just want to cook this for about 30 seconds, maybe a minute, just until the bean sprouts are wilted. And turning off the heat, I'm just going to remove this into a clean bowl. Okay, I'm just going to clean the pan because I want my eggs to be non-stick in the cast iron pan. If you're using a non-stick pan, you won't have to do this part. All right, so my pan is pretty clean, and I'm just going to heat that back up to a medium-high heat. And once you see that wisp of smoke, add 2 tablespoons of cooking oil. And I'm going to add my egg. I just find with a clean pan, I'm able to get my eggs to not stick at the bottom. With the residual of all the meat that was cooking, it did leave some spots, so I wanted to get rid of that. And I'm gonna add my topping, or filling, whatever you wanna call it, kind of evenly dispersed throughout. Okay, I'm gonna turn the heat down to a low so that it doesn't burn at the bottom but still cooks through. All right, I'm gonna see if I can flip this thing, and if I'm chicken, I'm gonna cut it in half. 1, 2, I don't know.
Oh boy, the suspense.
I'm gonna cut in half. All right. I can't do it, guys. You know what, I'm just gonna fold it in half. How about that? 1, 2, 3. Look at that, nice and golden. Okay, just gonna let that cook. All right, I'm gonna flip it over to cook a little bit more on the other side. Whoa!
We may or may not have some ingredients on the floor, but that's okay.
All right, I turned it off the heat. I'm just gonna lift this up and onto a plate. Okay, I need more hands. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, on medium-low heat, I'm using the same pan. I'm gonna pour in my sauce and heat that through. Okay, I want this to just bubble up a little bit, simmer. And once it's simmering, you may not need all of the cornstarch slurry, which is why I didn't add it to the sauce right away. I'm adding it now. I'm gonna turn this down actually. Or off, just turn it off. My cast iron pan actually keeps the heat going for quite a while, so I'm just gonna add a little bit time, stir this through.
I guess it depends on how thick you want the sauce.
Yeah, so we add a little bit more. So I didn't use all of it. All right, I think that looks good to me. It's kind of thickened, it's glossy.
And not gelatinous.
Not gelatinous. That'd be the worst. Yeah, because if I put it all in, it could become gelatinous, and we don't want that. All right, I'm gonna pour this over the egg foo young. All right, this gravy, I'm just gonna pour right over top. Okay, and garnish with your chopped green onions. And that's it. Like, how long did that take? Maybe 10 minutes?
Not very long, especially when you have that craving. Just make it yourself.
And I am sure that it is quicker than picking up that phone, ordering the takeout, going down to the restaurant, picking it up, or even having it delivered. This is already in your stomach. Are you all ready for?
Definitely.
The taste. What's not to like about eggs and mixed in with all these great ingredients with a luscious gravy? Let's not delay. Let's get in there. A little bit crispy on the outside and make sure I don't burn the lips, right? It really is a flavor explosion. That lovely sauce, so many great flavors. Fantastic mouthfeel with crunch of the bean sprouts, the pork, all the great flavors and the lusciousness, just a tiny bit of creaminess inside of the egg because it's not cooked all the way through like a scrambled egg, with some rice and putting on some gravy on there together. Fantastic meal. Make it at home and you're gonna save a lot of money and still get like all the flavors.
All right, thanks, Dude.
Yeah.
So of course, I forgot to add the sesame oil, but I did add a few drops to Dude's portion. If you remember it, great, it's gonna add some extra flavor. If you forget it, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. Eat well, save money, check out my new cookbook, Daily Special.